Okay, so here we are in Berlin, Germany. We flew in yesterday. We landed at 7 a.m. My lovely wife accidentally let me sleep from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., which was not the plan, but she made it up to me. We went to a chess club local here in Berlin. Shout out Stranger Chess. They were awesome. Even invited some of those people to come to the show tonight. So hopefully they pull up. And now it's the next day and we have our Berlin show today. We have no driver here. We have no crew here. It's just me, my wife, and my squire, Greg, taking over the world. Icebreaker just dropped yesterday or maybe 2 days ago. So that's pretty sick. People are really loving it. I'm really loving it. Maybe I'll perform it here. I have to say I'm a little bit worried because half of my set, if you've been to a show, you know this, pretty much half of my set is me yapping and cracking jokes. And I'm worried at how well all of that's gonna land with a language barrier. Everyone here in Germany coming to the show speaks English, but it's probably their second language, not their first. And no offense, Germany, but you're not exactly known as a comedic hotspot. But I'm sure we'll be fine. Load in here for the Berlin venue is in about an hour, and we're about to leave right now. I'll show you the venue soon. See you there. We are here at the Franz Club. This is officially the biggest green room that we've ever had the pleasure of staying in. If you've seen any of the other tour vlogs, you know that I only have 4 asks when it comes to a venue. Please have air conditioning. Please have a green room. Please have that green room have access to the stage. And please let that green room have a bathroom in it. And you'll never believe what we have. A bathroom. And we have access to the stage. I'm living the dream. Holy smokes, song I'm most proud of. You want me to pick a favorite?
Yes.
Well, okay. My favorite piece of art that I've ever made is Tales from Castle and Wildflowers. That's kind of a cop-out answer, but it's true. Just everything about the first one made better. You can like the songs from the first one more, okay? I'm not making fun of you. But from a concept album perspective, Wildflowers is just insane. Most proud song. I think I'm gonna have to go with Can You Hear the Call? Because that song almost didn't happen. I wrote the first half of it, and then I just could not figure out a good second verse. I rewrote it. I said earlier, I usually only write things once. If it turns out bad, I scrap it. I could not figure out, I rewrote the second verse like 5 times. I wrote it like 3 times, and then I put it on a shelf for like 6 months, and then I played it for my wife, and she was like, "You need to finish this fucking song." I was like, okay. And so then I did, and it turned out great, and people love it, and I love it too. And that was the Q&A. So thank you for coming. It's a good time.
Of course I had to.
I hope you had a good time.
I had a great time. But how do you do that though? How do you segue from a song to
lots of practice. I practiced the segues more than the songs.
Yeah, crazy.
Thank you.
That was
I'm so glad you made it, dude.
Of course. No,
I was worried because there was a mix-up at the time. We started an hour early.
I saw the You know,
Yeah.
you posted it up, yeah.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. I was like,
so
no,
happy.
he's not gonna make it.
I definitely did. I wish I knew the songs.
No, it's okay. You will now, right?
Yeah, I will, definitely.
Thank you.
You know what I thought, Nana? I thought at first.
Thank you.
I thought it was a
The guy at the chess
DJ.
club last night.
I thought it was. I thought you were. I thought you were gonna play Tame Impala. And then I went and I'm like, oh, you actually do the. You sing. Yeah, that's how.
Yeah.
This was
He thought you were the DJ.
No, I'm up there for real.
that
You just met him last night?
literally playing chess.
Chess club.
Yeah, there was a chess
from the
club.
chess
Right down
club.
the- yeah. I just
Yeah.
and that's how I met him. So I didn't.
Welcome
know
to
he was-
Naethan Apollo.
Yeah,
That's
let's
nice.
go. Let's go.
And for life now.
Yeah.
This guy played chess last time.
Hello. Of course.
And now you're here.
Now I'm here.
That's
yeah.
incredible. When I saw you out there, I was like,
saw me?
yes, I saw you.
I thought you were okay.
No, I saw you because you were at the bar.
Of course.
So I was talking. I tried to find faces and I found you. I was like, ah.
Yes.
You made it.
I thought it was somewhere else, but no.
I
That
saw
was
it.
super cool though.
Thank you.
How do you feel? Are you tired? Or...
Oh yeah, I'm so tired.
So how is this gonna work though? You have a show tomorrow?
No, tomorrow was an off day. The most amount of shows I can do in a row is 3.
3 in a row, you mean then?
Like back to back, yeah. Today, tomorrow, the day after.
Australia was really hard because then the next morning we had to get up at 5 a.m., get on a plane, then perform that night. Wake up, plane.
The Germans would say that is verrückt. Yeah, I don't know how you the energy and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's.
But that's yeah.
You
It's-
had that crowd. You had them.
I mean, yes, that's what impressed me the most. You know, it's like you're in control of every. You know.
I'm so glad because I work really hard on that. Crowd control, yeah.
Let me tell you about it. I was down in the back in the back corner. A couple of parents sitting there, right?
Of course.
Bored out of their minds.
Of course.
Right? Like they're sitting there, they're on their phones, like the music's playing, the music's pumping. The moment you get to Death of a Profiteer, look up. They look up, right? Once you like, and from then on, they're like looking, and then one of them gets up, and then one of them starts.
Yes,
So you got them, you got
yes,
them.
we got him.
No, you have them in the.
It's
My
so
God.
great.
The joke is that he starts with all like the love songs, the cute love songs, and then by the end of it, they're all cheering about
I
it.
know, yeah, the energy shift. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I was just listening to water.
I didn't want to tell you either. I didn't want to.
Yeah, you didn't.
Like,
It gets very vague.
this is a good friend of mine, so like when people like him come, like, hey, you might want to bring like earplugs. You know, it's gonna get a little crazy.
Yeah,
And you guys
yeah.
like, hey, show up.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I'm showing up.
I needed those fucking earbuds.
I'm doing a
That was
little
loud.
set. You know, you should. Yeah.
This is what's coming. I like it.
That's bad. I don't know why they put that in there. That is bad.
All right. We are in Rotterdam, which is exciting. Let me show you our view. Just kidding. I'm not getting up from the bed. I'm so tired. So I got horrible sleep last night. I don't really know why. Probably just because I'm not acclimated quite yet, even though I thought I was. The pillows at our Berlin hotel were super flat, and so my back hurts. But we got up early, went to the airport, almost missed our flight because airport stuff. And now we're here in Rotterdam. And I have not eaten today, and I should have taken a nap on the plane, but I didn't. And so I'm tired and I'm hungry. But I might take a nap and we might go get some food. So both of my problems are about to be solved. We have this whole day off. So who knows what tomfoolery we're going to get up to. The Berlin show was awesome. The Germans, they were so polite. The Germans, so polite. I had to let them know that they could party and ball out. So at the beginning, I would do a song and they'd be like, at the beginning, I would do a song and they'd be like, oh, yes, that was a good song. And they would just stand there and look at me. And it was only after I gave them permission to jump, dance, scream, huzzah whenever they heard something they liked that by the end it was a fucking jungle in there, which is the way I like it. Show was really good. But I feel like Rotterdam's probably going to be better because Rotterdam sold out in like, no joke, like 36 hours when we announced the shows. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, let me show you the room and let me show you a view. This is it. This is the whole room. That's my wife.
Hey.
And then that's like a roof. And here we are, right across from the Mets. Pretty cool stuff. We're about to hit the town. Go to Carhartt Work in Progress, which is Carhartt's streetwear brand, and then go get some good food. I'm going right now. We just hit the town. We got a bunch of food. We're gonna come back tomorrow and do some shopping because everything closed at like 6. And we got the mystery flavor Pringles, which we think is sour cream and onion, but the fact that they exist is absolutely crazy. But now we're going back to the hotel. I'm full of food. I'm full of joy. Day 2 in Rotterdam. Oh my God, my eyes. There is no VIP at the show today, and there is also no opener at the show today, which means, yo, Don, give me a show with Naethan. So it means our load-in isn't until like 6 o'clock. Normally our load-in time is like 2 o'clock, and we have to do sound check, and then the opener does sound check, and then we do meet and greet. None of that. Doors open at 8, and the show starts at 8:30. I think they're kind of doing me dirty with that. I think you need at least an hour to get everybody in the door. It's a sold-out show after all. But hey, it's their venue. Maybe they know better. I told my fans to show up early because you don't want to get stuck in the queue now, do you? But before we go there, we're going to hit the town one last time because all the shops had closed when we were going around at night last night. And I do want to walk away with one new piece of clothing. So that's what we're about to do. Maybe I'll get some video. I don't know. Either that or you're gonna see us in the venue right now. Okay, so we are at the venue. The venue is actually a restaurant and it turns into a music venue at 7 o'clock, which is when we do sound check. Which explains why we weren't able to do any meet and greet before the show because it's literally a restaurant right now. This is the green room. Things are a little hectic because for some reason it took our Uber like 20 minutes to pick us up. And then now that we're here, again, it's a restaurant and there's fans all over, so that's a little crazy. And then my manager, Greg, he doesn't know where his backpack is. We don't know if he left it at the hotel or if he left it in the Uber. One of those is way worse than the other, but he needs that because it has very important stuff in it. It may even have stuff that we need to do the show with. So, but for right now, it is 6:20. Show doesn't start till 8:30, so we have time to figure all that out. And hopefully we do. But in the meantime, hey, this is a cute little green room. Not too shabby, no bathroom, but you know the deal. I can make that work. I don't know what is up with these European beds, but I can't sleep for longer than 4 hours. In Berlin, I went to bed at 1, I woke up at 5 a.m. Last night here in Rotterdam, I went to bed at like 9 or 10. And then I first woke up at midnight, took a 10 milligram melatonin, forced myself to go back to sleep, and then woke up at like 6 a.m. I don't know what's up with that. I tried to take a power nap before the show. All this to say, I'm a little tired right now. But the show must go on. And we're gonna keep putting on good shows because that's what we do. Okay, cut to the footage of the show. Choir, it's time to set sail. What the fuck is going on here? Holy shit. All right, you guys are gonna do your own thing, but channel your inner pirate and sing it if you know it.
Way away, another day, another night at sea. I wish to be a mariner, now a mariner is me. Way away, get some synchronization. This is a first for me, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna hit this shanty one last time though, so you better sing it like you're a real fucking pirate, alright? Well, my father was a master who sailed with buccaneers. Now I'm a master too, I guess it rubbed off on the years. My father was a mariner who had his life at sea. And now the type of danger is the perfect life for me. Come on! Way away, another day, another night at sea. I wish to be a mariner, now a mariner is me. Way away, another day, I haven't touched the land. But when I return, I'm fairly certain gold will be in hand. Rotterdam show was awesome. I'll probably include it in the footage, but they fucking sat down and started rowing for Mariner. That's a first. So shout out Rotterdam for being memorable, I guess. Yeah, that was a crazy good show. Good energy. Well, it felt like a very loose show. I felt like I was making a lot more jokes than I normally make, which I like. I like yapping. I like making jokes. I was having some physical issues near the end of the set. If you don't know, I can't burp. Kind of causes problems. I'm getting it fixed. But I was having issues.
Dude, I might actually walk home.
Is there a lot of people?
Well, just the merch line is all the way to the stage.
Damn. Guys, you are making my wife angry because you're staying too long and buying too much merch. And she actually would prefer to be broke and home at the hotel as opposed to making money here at the venue.
I have something to say. I would also rather be sleeping.
But think about the economy. All right, I'll see you. Tomorrow we have an off day in Dublin, so you might see some footage of that. Or maybe I'll live a little. I don't know. Goodbye. But the show was awesome. Thank you, Rotterdam.
And just like that, it's the next morning. We're about to head to the Amsterdam airport and fly to Dublin. This is a travel day. It's also technically our last off day because after this, it goes Dublin, Manchester, London, off day at the end, fly back home. And so we're gonna try to soak in Dublin while we still can and also get enough rest to do 3 solid shows in a row over the coming days. Dublin's gonna be a smaller show. It sold the least amount of tickets out of all the cities, but we're still gonna put on a good show and it's still gonna be a good time. I have faith. I'll probably see you at the airport. Bye. Dublin.
Dublin.
Huh?
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Ready?
Yeah,
Alright.
what am I waiting for?
Nothing.
Looking at yourself. I look the other way. I look the other way. And look back. I fear from this angle you just look normal.
to follow, and I do shows. And I'm here in Dublin to put on a concert for you guys. Okay, thank you. Bye.
Come there. The venue is in a bar. We're waiting for the promoter to tell us where to go. Because there's 2 stages, a small one and a big one. I think we're on the big one, but I don't know. We have made it to the venue, to the green room. As far as the green room checklist goes, having a green room checks off the first box. Having a green room with a bathroom checks off the second box. Having AC, still to be decided. And then having a green room with access to the stage, no access to the stage from the green room. We're gonna be entering like from a side door. This is technically the smallest show on the European tour, because it's probably partly because I never performed here before, not as an opener or a headliner. All the other places I've performed here before as an opener. But also Dublin is just kind of an off market for me. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully they bring the energy. I believe they will.
I got one too many things I want to do before I die. Way too many friends who didn't make it back alive. I got 3 of us to die of the shouldn't have survived. But dying for a friend is a hell of a way to die. I'll be okay. This time in your life, you go my own way. While I'm fighting for the people back at home base. I will battle all night. If I live to see the morning clear for me, I'll still be kicking through the whole day. I won't take no for an answer. You get back home, I'm an answer. And if my life was on the line, that's a bet I'll take. The devil is a really good answer. Oh my goodness.
Post-show thoughts?
Good. Good. For a smaller show, the energy was very good. Smaller shows are pretty hit or miss, but that was very good. Nailed it.
Guys, they have chess at the Dublin airport. This is not a drill. They have chess at the Dublin airport. Oh my God. I'm gonna come.
We just landed in Manchester. Now that we're in Manchester, we have a driver. And this is our van.
Look at this, we're balling.
So we much prefer having a driver than flying from show to show, but it's just not possible like that in Europe. So now we're on the way to the hotel and then to the venue. The next time you see me talk, it might be after we've done 2 shows. I don't know, but this is pretty cool. TV, sunroof.
I think he's finishing off as well.
Ooh,
Yeah. We're here at the venue. Just trying to figure out where to load in. There's other crews loading in for other shows all around us. It's kind of a whole thing here, whole operation. There's a bunch of venues right around here. Crazy. We actually don't know how to get into the venue, and so we're following a much bigger band's crew to get. Hopefully these folks know where they're going, and it's not just the blind leading the blind. When they said this venue was called Manchester Academy, I didn't think it was an actual university and that we were on a college campus, but so we are. And it's hustling and bustling with students. We're walking through the venue back rooms trying to find the venue. No idea where it's at. We've gone upstairs and through hallways. What the fuck? Ah! Academy 3! We got it. It's locked.
Nice, dude. Nice.
It's locked.
What the fuck is going on today? This is like,
Welcome to Manchester.
this is the nightmare you have when touring. It's like everything's locked, nobody can help you. It's a bunch of college students running around. It's just like, that's fucking horrible itself.
Y'all gotta take a look at this green room. Hold up. You walk in, seating, mirrors, seating, hot and cold water, drinks, fridge, sink, kettle, so much seating, shower in a bathroom. This looks like a fucking hotel. Well, okay, the toilet's a little questionable, but that kind of looks like a prison. And then there's a whole office area back there for the manager to hang out and do business stuff. This is fucking insane. Some of you might have heard me say recently that my motivation to get just a little bit bigger is so I can consistently have my 3 asks for a venue. Has a green room with a bathroom with access to the stage. This venue is only a 500 cap room. I normally play 300 cap rooms. The 300 cap rooms are where we get shit where it's like no bathroom, no green room, hang out in the lobby, hang out on the street before the show. And then the 500 cap rooms, the fucking green rooms look like this. And not only is it better for me, but it's also better for you because the 500 cap rooms have more accommodation, more accessibility, more air conditioning. It's just all in all so much better. That is my main motivation for getting just a little bit bigger. I would love to play 500, 600 cap rooms because this is the kind of treatment you get. Whereas in the 200, 300 cap rooms, you just get fucking tossed in the street, dude. This is awesome. I could get used to this. I could get used to this. Goodness.
Can I see him again? Yeah. Perfect.
In BSL.
Okay.
Naethan Apollo. This is the son of Apollo.
So, Naethan, Apollo, on to me. Naethan, Apollo. I like that. That's fire. Okay. Oh, yeah. You're making it in the tour vlog. Yes!
After this tour, I should actually be getting in pitch rooms with big studios, you know, video, Netflix, and all that stuff, and going in there and saying, please give me hundreds of millions of dollars. And hopefully my chipper attitude is enough for them to say, yes, we'll do that. But yeah, the full story should be told in an animated series if it's up to me. If I have to, I'll write a book. But I would love for it to be an animated series because the full story is gonna blow your fucking mind.
You have a deaf signing person album.
Yes, I do.
I was just wondering what made you decide to put someone who's deaf and signing it, which is very cool.
Yeah. Well, part of the reason I did it is for this exact moment right here. Being able to see yourself in media, I think, is important. And I know that in our world, being deaf usually means you can't go to war. And I was like, and that's probably a smart idea. But I was like, this group of people is like a group of rejects, basically, but that have like sort of specialized skill. It's like your classic ragtag team, right? They're all failures, but they're good at stuff. And so one of Beldrick's sort of drawback is he's deaf, but he's really good at being a witch, a potion master, a doctor of sorts. And that skill is just as valuable whether you can hear or you can't hear. And so, in the full length of the breadth of the story, ideally, if it's up to me, we will get to see how someone like Beldrick with a disability has to deal with that. And maybe even see like the harsh reality of like, maybe someone who's deaf shouldn't be at war, but he's here, and he's making it work. I would love to show that kind of stuff. I think it's very interesting. And so that's why, because I thought it'd be cool.
Things don't always end up okay, but we ain't gonna die today!
What was that? It was probably nothing. Oh, shit.
We got it!
This show's about to get real intimate. Hello. All you beautiful people. I'm gonna come back to the people who didn't show up on time. All right. Oh, hello, wife. Wife is also here. Now that I'm here, you can close around me. So you can close and you can close. You don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to go anywhere. That's good. Actually, if you on these sides could take one small step back. Perfect. Oh, that's fantastic. And if everybody could get their flashlights up, it's a little dark around here. There we go. Record what you want, keep it above the waist. I don't need the internet to know that I have a ginormous ass. I'm not that desperate for cash just yet.
Bossman straight goes straight to the home, and Lawman says we can make a couple calls, man. Bossman says no, we can have it home, and they don't class. What a real good system. If the bitch requires a victim, guess what? Then the bitch shouldn't be here. You deny the claims that Ludacris first will kill 10 doctors this year. See, the boys don't know what it's like to be broken. What you don't know, just kill them. If you ain't one soul, run her back to the roads, then you should have done that when you build them. Maybe I'm being too crazy. Maybe I'm not crazy enough. A lot of folks be taking their life just when they're about to speak up. Some about that timing is weird. Some about that timing is strange. Don't make me put their name. So it's funny when you run away to the reason why we hit back. Suddenly we got an issue. Never before have we seen the opposition move so fast. Just to catch a man with a pistol. Maybe they were shocked that we aim so high when we know we ain't across the aisle. And the minute they think we came to on the same side, they lose their smile, huh? Ain't that funny? Not so funny when the tails get turned. Ain't that funny? And fuck Elon Musk too. I guess we both need a hit, man. If you think please don't stop acting like fools, you'll end up on someone else's wrist, man.
You think there's any food spots we could stop at?
I think there's a few food spots near the venue, actually, near the hotel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect.
See what we can find.
It is the morning after the Manchester show. We are in our Manchester hotel room, which has the bed and the shower right next to it with no wall. It's kind of crazy. Shower's really fucking nice though. Took a shower this morning, had some breakfast downstairs. We've got one show left. The Manchester show was really good. It was really good. I'm so tired. We have one show left that we're being driven to. It's a 4-hour drive from Manchester to London. Holy smokes. I'm gonna be sleeping on that car ride, probably. We just got an official ticket count back last night, and London is officially the largest headline show that I have ever performed. The previous record was 400 tickets, and I think Dallas, Texas, either that or it was 380 tickets in Chicago. But this London show sold 420 tickets. New record, baby. And so that's pretty cool that my largest show ever is in a show overseas. I fuck with that. So I guess we better make it a good one. I'll see you there. The hotel wouldn't let us check in without charging us a bunch of extra money. Not really worth it, just because we were gonna kick around for like 15 minutes. And so now we're just hanging outside the venue, waiting for the people to show up to let us in. Hannah is currently in the storage part of the van, changing clothes for tonight. But we're here, and we're ready to put on a good show. We're here at the venue. I know I talked about this in Manchester, but I seriously cannot comprehend the difference in how you are treated as an artist in 300 cap venues versus 500, 600 cap venues. It's actually insane. This building is so like large and complex. There's 4 dressing rooms for us to choose from. There's like, it's it's fucking insane. They're like, we'll get you whatever you need. It's crazy. And it's not that much bigger than a 300 cap room. I would rather perform for 300 people at a 500 cap room than do a sold out show at a 300 cap room, because everything is so much better at the 500 cap rooms. And I don't know why that is. I think it's because a lot of 300, 200 cap rooms those are like the smallest venues that you can have. And a lot of the times they aren't like built to be venues. Sometimes they're just buildings that people converted into venues. Whereas 500 cap venues, those are so big that they have to be built to be venues specifically, which means you get a green room with backstage access, with air conditioning, with a bathroom and a shower. It means that they deal with people who are a little bit more established, and so things are just like cleaner and tidier and more respectful. It's fucking insane. It's fucking insane. And like they offer more like accessibility for people, and like there's none of the staff have been assholes. They've all been very kind and respectful. And when you go to these small rooms, especially in the States, it's not always the case. I mean, even just things like always having a lighting person. We don't even always have lighting at some of the rooms we play in. They're like, yeah, we got a spotlight and that's about it. It's crazy. And so this is a major motivation to get just a little bit bigger over the course of 2026, because I would love to keep playing in rooms like this, but they still feel intimate, which is great.
People who
fuckers, dude. We're past curfew, you know. Listen, I gave everything I had on the last song, okay? So if we do one more song, you owe me. You really want one more? Run it.
It was a summer night at the Lena. My heart starts snapping every time I see her. Our anniversary, so I wanted to treat her. I took her to the park where I was lucky to meet her. I laid down a blanket on the hill by the tree. I sat down, she sat down, oh so close to me. That night there was no place that I'd rather be. We stared at the stars, throwing houses to see. Suddenly, something felt wrong. The birds started singing the same old song. The ground started shaking, it was like the earth was quaking. I looked through the dark and tried to act strong. The moon was near one day through my life. I told my girl, hey, it'd be alright. The colossal shadows came from the night. We turned and screamed and ran for our lives. The sun night in the arena. And people screaming. The priest led the way into the man's house. Burned with the face of a demon. And so we ran for the heart for the hill. We ran for the giants who came just to kill. We stumbled and slapping and screaming in the mountain. We were careless on the mountains, but God was so still. They said, okay, I got her hand in mine. Yeah, I got her hand in mine. Don't look back, cause right we will die. As long as I still have her hand in mine. I tried to look at the fuel, I stopped somewhere safe. I turned to her and shock in my face. Looked at my hands, still holding my spine. Looked up to her, she's nowhere in sight. It was a night to me now.
It's after the London show. That, I got very emotional up on stage because that was, I've been touring all 2025 into 2026, and that was the last show of the big run that we did. Went all across America, all across Europe, all across Australia, and that was just done. And you know, every venue promoter and their mother has told me we're gonna get you back in 2027, but nothing's ever guaranteed, and I just can't believe this is my life. I am over the moon. That was no joke, and I'm sorry to every other show, but that was no joke the best show I think I've done in my entire life. The crowd was electric. I, like, just physically, my health, I felt totally great the entire set because it had nice air conditioning. These bigger venues, they feel so good to perform in. The lighting was amazing. It's just, I could not ask for a better last show on this tour. The job's not done. I still gotta go say hi to the lingering fans at the merch table, but after I got off stage, I just hugged Hannah and like bawled my eyes out casually because I just love my life and I love my wife, and I think I'm here for a large reason because of her. Shout out. A wise man once said, "You're my rock, I'm your paper." I'll talk to you later.
We made it back home. I don't know if it's a mental thing, but as the day after we got back home, my body said, "Oh, we're done? Cool." I'ma completely fall apart. My voice sounds crazy right now. We're about 2 days. We've been home for about 2 days. I think this is the third day that we've been home. And, you know, I'm blowing my nose constantly. I'm so congested. My throat hurts. I've just been taking it easy. That's the Europe tour. Hopefully I'll be back in 2027. Hopefully my voice comes back at all. See you later.